Ew, what is good by anime faithful? What is good? This is one of the reasons why What this is not only capitalizing on how ridiculous it looks, but it makes a lot of sense where the attention is being put. Not only was there a moment that I practically saw the new Dragon Ball Z Heroes, Hero Time, whatever, that's coming out here soon. Um, that animation or like that CGI Gohan and all that stuff that we see in there looks oddly familiar to when Kaido actually winds up taking some damage that's significant and they turn him into a CGI dragon for like less than 5 seconds. But if you would ask me, that looked quite literally like the movie stuff. So it just goes to show you how important this fight was. And if you know anything about these samurai old school films, you know that this was one of the most beautiful homages to those types of movies and how they're shot, how they really give you a feeling of what the samurais are about to do, the battle that's about to take place just through their body language alone. But the double Odin or the double sword style with Odin's retainers who are just called spineless and garbage and this and that, seeing them go as hardcore as they did this week, not only dodging and dealing with lightning at times, but dealing with multiple blasts, breath blast, and getting past it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The most craziest thing that's happening outside of just the animation looking ridiculously polished is how hard it seems to make a beast like Kaido move around and then have people interact. Like just seeing people run along Kaido as they're trying to get back up to his head is probably one of my favorite like low key animation that they've done, and I can't wait to see like Luffy run up him or like Zoro and people like that because if he is to continue to fight in this dragon form, it gives him a little bit of an advantage when he is that big, but at the same time, that same advantage of being big is his also his weakness. As we can see, he couldn't even keep up with a lot of movements of the people who were just underneath his underbelly, like the cat who stayed really close to him and uppercutted him, which was kind of interesting on like who they picked that learned the Odin sword style at the end of the day, in my opinion. Like I honestly didn't see the people that did it doing it. I think they were the ones that were showcased the most to be using two swords. The messed up part is the cat literally couldn't do it because, I mean, unless the sword style came from the claw arm that he had implanted, it would be kind of hard to hold the sword with what he's got. So that was kind of sad in that regard. But to see the brothers using their long range attacks to give them an opening almost kind of insinuated that they weren't uh, they went their own way more than anybody on the squad, in my opinion, when it comes down to their fighting style and where they wound it up. Um, One of them using guns that are just as potent, if not as potent, as the bullets, or sorry, the blades. That kind of tripped me out. But then to see it not do as much towards the end, when blades are the ones that are doing, the most, it made a lot more sense in that regard, in my opinion. So, One Piece absolutely blowing my mind with the animation, absolutely blowing my mind with the storytelling. There's a lot more that they can do when it comes down to like, all these small characters that are being brought up now, like the Kaido's pirates people are kind of small characters in my opinion, just because they have not been on the screen all that long to be, like all that, big to me in a sense. Like Jack's been on the screen more than most people because he did what he did to the animal kingdom and stuff like that. But even Kaido to me is relatively new, so I'll probably be using him in the next One Piece video because he was just getting absolutely destroyed, and to see the Phantom version of Odin and everybody using his fighting style to practically deal the most damage to him that we've seen Kaido take, not to mention hitting him right where the other Scar was in either the same size or a little bit bigger to prove the point that if we're spineless and we do this to you, like what does that make you? You know, like how strong are these retainers now that we just saw what they did to Kaido, right? That's the true question. But overall, I hope you all are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you on the next one. Take care and peace. Oh yeah, I forgot about Law. Law hasn't done anything yet either. He's probably about to pop off. But for now, I'll show you Odin's ultimate move.